here we are on another day, and I appreciate you guys coming back. If you like these videos, please make sure you like and subscribe. Today, I'm going to be working on a 1967 Plymouth Sport Fury, or Fury Sport. I don't know. You guys will let me know in the comments. This one has a 383 in it. This one, according to the owner, has been sitting north of 35 years, possibly 40 years. There's no plate on it. She was over in a tree row over there. From what I've heard, the car has original miles. I believe it's around 40,000 miles on this car. Absolute stunner. She's a little rotten out on the back, but let me bring you in and show you this car and we'll get to work on her. Okay, so here's what we're working with. I love this front end. Once again, I believe this is a 67. I'm not a Mopar expert, but I believe it's a 67 from what the owner told me. And you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's a 1967 Plymouth Sport Fury Commando. I'm guessing that's some kind of trim level, maybe? Look at that grill. She is in great shape. Bumper's she's got a little dinger right there. Not too bad. Most of the chrome is on it. Tires are they're rotted. There's a couple of speed holes in the door. A couple of spots around the chrome. Door opens. We got some weather rot. The animals have been in here heavy. Definitely smells like old poop, and mice urine. Headliner's down. She's seen better days. There's a lot of water on the inside too. Is this open? Nope. There's a turd right there. Okay, so the clock says 44,974 miles. According to the owner, that's absolutely original. She's been smoked in. Clock, bet you doesn't work. Look at these seats though. This trim bezel on the seats. Love it. That's pretty cool rear dash pad there. And that is in great shape, surprisingly. The seats are messed up, but that pad looks like she might come back around. All right, let's shut the door. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Got a really nice patina on her. This side's not too bad. We got a little bit of weight reduction in that area. Oh man, one of the tail lights is blown out. Now I don't have keys for this car either. Oh, she's got a hitch on her. Nice. I don't have keys for this car either, so we can't get in the trunk. This isn't my car, so we're gonna have to be as gentle as we can with her. But beautiful car. Definitely, I think would be a good candidate for restoration. She's a little rotted out up here, but the roof seems solid. Glass busted out. Man, why do people break the glass in these? I feel like people come around and smack the glass. Yeah, this window's busted out. Let's see if we can get in the passenger door here. Nope. It's froze up solid. Let's see what's in the glove box. Piece of trim of some kind. Custom dirt daubers. This is for this side. It goes right there. Let's see if it's got cigarettes. Oh, there's ash residue. So once upon a time, maybe. Some taillights. That's about it. Boy, that box opens and closes mint. Tires are rough. There's no way we're gonna be able to put air in these. I mean, I'm gonna try, but I doubt they're gonna hold it. Frame looks okay. chrome is pretty much all there. I almost wonder if that strip that's missing from the other side's in the car somewhere. Well, there she is. Let's get the hood open, see what we're working with. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I dinked around with this thing the other day. Come on, secret handshake. Ah, there we go. And I know that she rolls over, so let's check, make sure we're still. Ooh. Maybe. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. We got movement. There we go. Ugh. You want to go over 360 degrees to get full rotation in there. I'm probably going to do 2 or 3 just to make sure we don't have any slapping or cracking or dinking of the valves in here. But she's tight. Ugh. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to keep spinning this over for a couple minutes here, and then I'll bring you in and show you what we got. All right, over on this side, looks like somebody's done the old ignition coil delete. That's okay, we got one of those. Have to find a coil wire. Looks like we got some kind of critter living in the old coil wire hole. Let's just go ahead and get that out of there. What in the world is that? Can you guys see that? It's like a spider nest or something. I have to dig that out. She's a factory AC car. That's kind of cool, pretty rare. We got some non-factory clamps and some wire tie, you know, something you tie your fence post up with the sharp ends pointing towards the hoses, because you want to make sure that you poke holes in these so that you know, you get stranded on the side of the road. Looks like somebody's been in here, stole a radiator. Here, whenever I came out here last time, before I really started messing with this, I went ahead and clipped off the oh, what are they called? The transmission lines down here, and looped a hose in. So I'll show you that quick, and we'll jump in here and see what we got. So here's what I was talking about, the transmission cooler lines. I just went ahead and looped a hose in there last time I was out here to go ahead and make sure that that was taken care of, and I didn't come back out here and forget about it and start this car up and just spray transmission fluid everywhere and burn the pump up in the tranny. So power steering pump, let's see what we got in there. All right, checked. Let's see what we got for oil. Oh, she's plumb full. What we got? How's it feel? She's thin, real thin. Smells like gas. That's to be expected. Okay. There's the blood stick down there. What's that look like? She's down. Very burnt. Very burnt. So we're gonna go ahead and just act like we didn't see that. Put that back. Okay. All right. Well, I guess let's pop this cap off, check her points, throw a battery in it, and see if she wings over. Let's pop this crusty old cap off, see what we got working in here. Where's the little thing now? There it is. Okay. That looks terrible, so that's good. Yeah. Very corroded points is what we've got. So this time I didn't bring any sandpaper again, So what we're going to do is we're just going to take the old file on the Gerber here, or Leatherman, whatever your choice is. Pop those points open and just go to town. Hopefully the condenser's still good. We're going to just file her down. And then I'm going to give this motor a little spin and make sure our points are adjusted at least remotely correct. So to do that, I think I said in the last video, just spin her over and you can take a piece of paper or whatever, matchbook, business card, a couple of pieces of paper, or fold it over in half a couple of times, whatever you want to do. Get that sucker down to where she needs to be. To do that, we're going to spin her over, throw her up on a cam load here. All right, let's grab a feeler gauge and see what we got. All right, feeler gauges are cheap enough. You can always just grab you some of these and throw them in the old kit there. We may be just a little bit looser than I like here. So we're gonna give her just a quick little adjustment. There we go. That feels nice. Now we're going to put our rotor back in. Right there. Pop the cap back on. Maybe. Helps if you put the rotor on, right? Boy, she's raring to go. That clip just went right back on. Okay, checked. Probably should have done this to start, but we're going to get in here and just grease up all these linkages and everything on the carb. A little bit up there, a little bit over there. We'll just, good to go. While that carb is in there soaking down with my expert PV blaster job, we're gonna go ahead and put a battery in here. This one's my favorite. Once again, came out of my Ford Ranger because I'm too cheap to buy a battery. You know, use what you got. Check your surroundings. We got some anti-theft going on because, you know, red is always negative and black is positive. So let's go ahead and hook this up and see if she burns to the ground. Okay, let's wait and see if anything starts smoking or catching on fire. I don't smell anything. Don't see anything. Go ahead and use my hammer here to make sure she's got a good connection. Okay, I don't smell any fire. So let's go ahead and use our key. Turn this thing over and see if she spins. All right, reach in here on the old steel me junction. Yeah, that's a good old Mopar starter. Mopar no car. So I kind of anticipated a problem like this with this car sitting as long as it had, and actually have another starter with me. So we're not even going to try because we only have one battery here, and I would rather not run that dead and actually get this thing winging over fast enough to get it running. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jack this thing up, and I'm going to scoot on underneath there and throw this starter in real quick. Hopefully it's not an absolute debacle. Probably will be, and I'm going to snap everything off and have to rewire the whole car. But we're going to go ahead and do it anyways. So I'm going to get started on that, and hopefully she cranks. Got my good jack out here today from Harbor Freight, made of the best Chinesium money can buy. So we're going to slip this sucker under here, see if we can get her up off the ground a little bit. Ooh, she is low. Get her right on the hole in the core support there. There we go. Come on, little girl. Woo! She's thick, and I ain't lying to you. She's a heavy old girl. This cheap little jack ain't helping anything. All right, take two here. We're gonna slide this underneath here because that jack was not having it in this soft ground. Can we get underneath it? Probably not. Absolutely not. All right. Now I have to figure out how I'm gonna get this jack underneath here in order to get this sucker up in the air. Awesome. Well, it took me a few minutes, but I think I got her hillbillied in there enough to where I can scoot up under there and get to that starter right there. So let's do that and see what we got. It actually looks really nice underneath this old girl. We're a little while later now, and that was a struggle like you wouldn't believe. Old one's out, it's trash. So anyways, we're done with that. So now let's hook up our battery and see if she wings over better. Go ahead and tap her on. Here we go. It's a little bit better. Not great, but it's better. So let's go ahead and check her out and see what we got going. Let's make sure our linkages are good. We're probably not going to have any squirter action, so let's just go ahead and skip whether or not we got spark there. Well, we're going to have to throw a coil in first. So let's go ahead and throw the coil in and I guess get to going on this baby. So let's do that first, then we'll move on to fuel and all of that other stuff after I've already put a starter in it. So let's go. In keeping with this theme of the car for the anti-theft, what we're going to do is we're going to run our positive terminal to our coil in black because, you know, like I said, anti-theft. We got black over there, why not use black over here? So we're going to go ahead and do the little roundy round on this with the end of this black wire, and then we'll just ground her out to the ground side of our cap there. And she should fire, or at least have spark. That crank sounds a little loopy to me. I don't know about you guys, but sounds like we might have a cylinder down. But you know, she's been sitting for a long time, so that may come back around. We're gonna wire this in quick. I'm gonna go run over there and steal a ignition coil wire off of another car and see if she fires. Still need to clean that out. We'll just hit that with brake clean. You know, you want to put flammable stuff in your sparks. It's the way that you keep them on their toes. We got our ignition system wired up. Here's my starter up 9000 there. Got some gas. We're gonna go ahead and just give her a little bit down the chute there. Yeah. That should flood it. Go ahead and throw our positive on. Stick our little wire in here. All right, here we go. All right, she's trying. Woo! That puppy's hot. All right, I tell you what, let's go ahead and rig up a fuel system in here, get some more consistent gas into that carb. Hopefully the needles aren't stuck, and hopefully we're not just blowing gas right into the engine. So let's rig that up real quick, and we'll go from there. What we got going on here is nothing but the finest in precision engineering jump pack with cruise control. All you got to do is turn her on, and we start getting fuel here. That loops down this way and sweeps into the factory line and up there to the carburetor. So let's see if we got fuel going in there. Give her a crank. Fuel on. Bowl filling. I can hear it. She's filling. Nothing coming out in the carb. So we got squirter action. Holy cow. The freaking squirters work. All right, well, let's give her a shot here. Ignition system hot. All right, here we go. She tried. All the plugs on. I don't know. Let that jumper box sit on there for a second. Let's do this real quick. Maybe we just got a really, really bad connection. You spin? Not any better. All right, let's let her breathe for a minute, and I'm gonna crank on it a little bit more here in a second. I got a spark plug loose over here. I'm gonna pull her out real quick and drop it on the ground. After I pick that up, we're gonna wing it over real quick, see if we got spark. All right, hook up the old ignition system. My hammer. Let's see. We got hot spark, good spark. So we got something binding us up a little bit, causing this thing not to wing over the way that it should. So what I might do, I might go yank one of my batteries out of my Duramax over there. I think they got a little more CCAs in them. So let me mess with this a little bit longer and see if I can work something out in my brain as to why this thing's not winging over the way that it should. Probably binding up. It's probably got a pretty bad ring ridge in there, but with a brand new starter, she should spin a lot better than that. So I was poking around in here. Look what I found. The vehicle cert card. Look at that. How freaking cool. MG Roth 509 Pinckney, Omaha, Nebraska. 6 of 66. That is cool. That is way cool right there. I'm gonna have to tell the owner about this. The owner of the car had this nice deep cycle marine battery sitting down there. Holy cow, look at that spark plug. My word. Anyways, he had this down there on his trailer. She's brand new. So we're gonna give this one a whack. See if maybe she's got a little more juice to her. Here we go. Not really. But we're gonna try it anyways. Come on. What kind of... There we go. All right, here we go. Come on. Come on, big girl. Ooh. Well, can't say I've ever done that before. Melted the daggum thing out of the hole here. Well then, okay. I don't know what to say about that. All right, well, since that melted out of there, we're gonna do a professional battery clamp install. My favorite way to do this, safe. Well, unfortunately, after trying and getting it all out here and doing everything I can, there's just something bound up in there. You can hear it. She's unhappy. So I think we're gonna call it quits on this one. I don't think she's gonna go. I think she's just too bound up in there. Hey everybody, as I'm sitting here doing some editing, I just wanted to say that I dinked around with the car for another hour after the video, and I actually climbed underneath and I could hear where there was a bearing in there on either the crankshaft or I think it was on a rod, where whenever it would go up, I could hear it clunk as it was hitting that dead zone where it was going from coming down to going up and vice versa. So I didn't want to mess with it too much more. I didn't want to end up, you know, bending something or messing something up. If it was my car, I'd go a lot more in depth, but this is someone else's car. At this time, it's kind of a hard thing for me to go around buying cars. I'm still fairly new to the YouTube world. Eventually, I'd like to build up to the point where I am buying some of the stuff and we can do a little bit more in-depth crazy stuff, maybe tear some engines down, I don't know, do some burnouts, whatever. But at this time, I don't have the ability to buy these cars, nor a place to store them. So, if you guys like this video, please drop me a like, maybe subscribe, and I'm going to be trying to bring some more content as I'm able to. Like I said, these aren't my cars at this time, and I just kind of got to take what I can get and work on what I can right now. So, thanks for watching. Have a good day.